I'm in the most powerful Volkswagen ever unleashed on the road. It's called the Touareg R, and no, it's not a sports car, it's actually a large SUV. And it's also Volkswagen's first plug-in hybrid electric vehicle. So it teams a petrol engine, in this case a 3-litre V6 turbo petrol engine, with an electric motor. And the electric motor makes 100 kilowatts, so it gives it a power boost, and all up, you've got 340 kilowatts of power to play with. Torque, a massive 700 Newton meters. So it's not shy on grunt. But the Touareg R is also not short on size or heft. It's about 2.4 tonnes, so not exactly light. It is a large SUV, so you've got heaps of space, lots of luxury. Now obviously that weight does impact its performance, but when you sink your foot in, you can get to 100 kilometres an hour in 5.1 seconds. So it's pretty brisk. But of course, part of the appeal with a plug-in hybrid vehicle is being able to drive it on electricity alone, being able to charge it externally and run it for short distances as an electric vehicle. So this one, they claim 51 kilometres is the range you can get from the battery pack. We're finding a little bit less than that, maybe 40-45 k's, but for a lot of people's daily drive that'll be absolutely fine. But you do have a lot less power when you're driving in an EV mode. It's a lot more relaxed, it's a lot more gentle. You don't want to press the throttle too hard or you do wake up that petrol engine. But for trundling around town, it's absolutely fine. Less convincing on a freeway where it is more likely to fire up that engine, but it's still got that EV capability if you want it. And being an R model, the sporty or racy type models in the Volkswagen range, it is fairly athletic through the corners. So yes, it's big, yes, it's heavy, but it sticks really well around the bends. It's very capable, very composed, and it's also fairly luxurious. This one rides on air suspension, so you can soften it off and have more of a luxury type ride, or you can stiffen it up and have sports mode and get it a bit more sportier, a bit more pointy through the corners. And really it is performance luxury that the Touareg R is all about. It is loaded with equipment. Inside, for example, you've got really plush leather seats, blue highlights to sort of reinforce the R badging, the R branding on this car, really big screens up front, and a whole heap of equipment. Quad zone ventilation, for example. You've got heated seats front and rear. It's absolutely packed with gear. And that's why Volkswagen sees the Touareg R playing against some pretty high caliber competition, you know, things from BMW, Mercedes-Benz, Audi, possibly even Porsche. And ultimately, the engine in this car was previously used in a Porsche Cayenne, so it's got some pedigree. But even though it doesn't have a luxury badge, it does have a luxury price tag. So the Touareg R sells for upwards of $140,000 drive away. So it's not cheap, but you do get lots for your money.